Hey, what is up, guys and gals? How's it going? I'm just up here for some somebody so know me as Fuzz Camster or Stay Frosty, and today we are back again with Genshin Impact. Yeah, it's been a whole 13 days since my last stream, and trust me, there were some days where I was like, yeah, I should stream. I should stream the game, but then I end up getting down on something else, or something else ends up happening around here, and I'm just like, yeah, nope, maybe not today then, for 13 whole days. Yeah, pretty fun. But, yep, as the title says, my voice does feel a little off. It wasn't like this earlier when I was hanging out with my buddies. That's because I was doing a whole bunch of wacky stuff after leaving the Discord call and all that. Seeing some new features for streaming while planning to start a stream like way earlier. Another fun fact. And I ended up getting stuck on doing all of that wacky stuff. Just adding a few little things here and there, uh, just to kind of play around with new stuff for streams again, because it's been a while since I changed anything. So yeah, uh, I will say again, yep, there's a surprise somewhere not around here that you could see, not on here at all that you could see. But for anybody new who might show up, there may be some new little things here and there that I worked on a little bit using my voice, just a wee bit, and it's a couple of hours spent on that, just doing that voice, finding the right thing to say, so to speak. Yep. So again, it does have to do with new people or anybody returning, maybe if they want to return. Yep. So yeah. Though they may not be visible all the time, because I do have a thing set up to where, like, it should happen not as frequently, so it could be like a funny little surprise and not get old. But I'm not sure how quote unquote infrequent it is. So yep, that was a lot of wacky explanations for why my voice might be a little off right now. Yep, just saying in case I end up complaining about it a little later. Well, there you go. There's the bit of context. It's doing wacky voice stuff again. And I have not done any of that kind of stuff in a while, so very much out of practice for my throat not being scratched up. All to hell. Yeah. What happened from last time? Well, we were doing some. Let me see here. Not that. Some of this actually. Yeah, we were doing some of this, and we got like 3 days left. So we went like from what 19 days down to 3 days. That's great, and it also doesn't seem like it equates up too well, but whatever. But yeah, I did only a little bit off of stream for this little event because I did still want to come back to it and just kind of see what cutscenes happen from it. So we apparently completed this, which was supposed to be like those random tasks that I wanted you to go and do, like search for things or whatever. Yep, decided to do that. I opted out of. Okay, well I'm wrong. I didn't. Oh no, I guess I just have one more. All right, guess that's fine. I was gonna opt out on doing the music thing on stream too, because it's just kind of music that plays, and that's really it. Though honestly, come to think about it, for how my voice feels right now, it would kind of be a good thing to have some sort of rest, quote unquote. Yep. Let's actually decorate the place. Yeah, I'm gonna go there first. Can submit. Yes, I would like to submit. There we go. I'm gonna submit these decorations and then go running around for the rest of the event. And I suppose around about first thing of the stream, we're gonna see the cutscene for the end of this little event before, well, 3 days are up, pretty much. Because honestly, at the rate I go for doing streams these days, it's definitely gonna be like another
Would you like to
couple
practice
of days.
some music?
Let alone playing Genshin, honestly. Oh god.
Oh, really? You've got the...
Yep, I got the things you wanted. I got the things erect in the set. Okay. Dress the set. Erect in the dress. Oh, Oh, we got little funny little backdrops there. It's nice. And those trumpets or those horns, those are nice. Erect. Ah, lovely. I think some parts here in the front are new as well. Aside from that, I don't really know what else is new. Oh, hey, is that, you know, that looks new. Got the, is that the Komore tea house? Look at that. It's the fox. It is the fox. She hold the brush with much malicious intent. Oh, sweet. We got 2 levels from that. That works. I still need weapon leveling up to do. Or I still got weapon leveling up to do. Commissions. What time is it? Oh, right. Duh, it's 4. By the way, yes, I'm doing this at like 4:30 in the morning, roundabout. Yeah, no, trust me. It was a lot of time spent on doing that wacky stuff and then like taking a break to eat and then setting the stream up. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and continue with the event. There's probably going to be a lot of ums. It's definitely going to be a lot of ums from me because I'm still kind of like in that mode of like not rehearse for lines, but kind of like the thinking of lines kind of thing, kind of thought process. Ooh, right. Yeah. I like those ones. I like those ones. I know what I'm doing. I know what to do. We're gonna go back to Mondstadt. Here we go, because we still got these. We're gonna go to that one. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I kind of like these little like tune it type of events or little games. I don't know why. It's just neat. I already did for her by accident because I wanted to access some free money for some of those sigils. But yeah, whatever. Fine. You there. I would like to do some musical stuff. Yes. I don't care what else you have to say. All I know is that you want me to do a thing. Oh, hey, I know this song. You're not in the place with that song. All right. Oh, it's that note. All right. I thought it was the. Yep. All right. Wait. Yep. All right. It's the funny song from the Funny Green place. Also, just letting you guys and gals know the volume may or may not be very low than what I usually have it at. And not fixing it. Because usually I tend to always look and be like, oh, hey, look at that. Something's not right. You know, I can't really tell too much.
Cheap viewers on
No, thank you.
yourllr.me xkai6j.
No, thank you, Bobby. Boo! Bobby! Boo! No bots, please. And thank you. Yeah, what was I saying just then? Oh, right. So the volume might be a little low because my little volume meter down below me, basically, on my preview window, is extremely freemy. Let's just say that. Yeah, sound is not all that great for viewing right now for me. So again, audio will be a little off. I'll just raise this up a wee bit for good measure. Also because I, you know, feel like I should rest my voice after a little while ago. So let's see, I guess we gotta go into the tavern to do all this stuff. God dang it. I just gave myself cringe flashes, and I don't mean cringe as in myself cringing, but me doing cringe. So I walked in here and just reminded myself of VR chat, just hanging out in this world for VR chat and doing Razor stuff. God dang it.
What would you like?
Every time, man. There's always something that just reminds me of a thing. Just reminds me of a thing I did. I was like, man, Sure, I'll give it a go with whatever you're telling me to do. I already know what it is that you want me to do, but you know, I don't. That sounds like another song. All right, this is France, isn't it? I wonder if it's France. He's got the horn on it. There you go. Did it. Done. Oops. Done. Vive la France. C'est les feux français? Oui, oui. And yes, I do mean the wiener. The baguette. 48 seconds. Could have done that shorter. All right. Let's gonna move on. Yeah. You know, with this first couple of people I spoke to, I read what they had to say. I know, like two of them are like, I got a thing very important to do. I can't go to the event. Oh gosh darn diddly doo day. And then one guy's like, oh, I remember this thing I did in my past. I'm going. And yeah. But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just kind of running through it at this point. Liu, Sure, I could do stuff over for China. China's a lovely place in the game of Genshin Impact. So many things to see, so many sights, so many wonderful buildings, beautiful scenery, and speaking to this lady. Hello, lady. I would like to speak to you to inquire about music and to sing the songs of musicking or something. Let's go. That sounds like a... Yep, it's France. That initial honk sounded kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh god dang it, that whole thing is long. Alright, we're done. Oui, oui. French. The power of the snort compels you. Alright, it's gonna move on. God dang it, 56. Just because I chuckled a little bit at the first initial honk. Man. Come on now. Come on now, there we go.
Irian148046.
That is a long message.
Hi at Mr. Killhappy randomly scrolled on Twitch on my phone causing bored and came across your stream. I actually also stream and do YouTube Happy Smiley on YT. I do cute try on hauls and yoga. You can find my stuff on YouTube by searching equals SK8BAE69 if you want to check me and my content out winking smiley. Also my spicy site is linked on there.
Oh
So
my
if you want to
goodness.
chat
No,
with
thank
me,
you.
just DM me on it
No,
and
thank
LMK
you.
it's you on there and I'll
It's-
make you a free special vid RN
It-
winking
no,
smiley.
thank you.
Love.
I'm alright.
18 plus only
Jesus
MDNI.
Christ. The bots. Unless you're not a bot, but that sounds like big bot behavior right there. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ, no thank you. And as to anybody else, do not check out the bots. Do not. Jesus Christ. It's usually the ones that are just like, oh hey look, bot viewing, and I'm just like, no thank you, I'm good. But then they're just like, come to this site to see things. I'm just like, good lord, man. All right,
Auto reconfiguration is
enough being confused for a moment. It's gonna happen again a little bit later. And once again, going back to the bot thing, I will bring up the fact that, you know, sometimes there's really nobody there as well to have chatting with either. And then all of a sudden a bot starts talking. And I'm just like, oh hey, local person, and then bam, they hammer that down. Man, dog, my interaction. Clear sky over Liyue. I wonder if this is a song about Liyue. Jesus. Yep, just making sure. Alright, we're done. Such lovely music from this game. I feel, I don't even know what the term is right now, but I watched a video earlier on YouTube, and it talked about, you know, some wacky things about why Genshin allows certain things to be had in the game, and it's, you know,
Among the
for
couch
some interesting
23.
reasons.
Beans.
Hello, Among, and thank you for not being a bot this time. I don't mean you, like, specifically, but I mean, like, the next person who spoke. Because, good lord, that sure was an
Bardock
interaction.
1117.
Hello, Bardock. How's it going?
Hello,
Another person who was
happy
not a bot,
face.
thank God.
Among the couch
Jesus
23.
Christ, those bots were getting a little
LOL.
crazy. I'll say that for... I'll say
Among the
that for
couch
sure.
23. You've been having bot problems.
Literally... I wonder if this song has anything to do with Liyue. Yeah, but literally the first few chatters were bots. Both of them made me think they were real people because, well, they just showed up out of nowhere, obviously. Oh, speed run. Boom, we're done. No!
Among the couch 23. Yeah, the
How?
bot situation has been getting worse recently.
Okay. Dog, I thought I did that. Has it really been getting worse? I was fully unaware, considering I'm a little out of the loop for streaming in general. It was only like today that I actually started to kind of get back into the gist of things and
Bardock
do stuff.
1117. Done. Boom asterisk wrong asterisk new.
The cry, no. The sheer, like, distraught sound of defeat. Immediate. It's only just
Among
for a
the couch
note.
23.
The most shrill cry
Yeah,
of
a
defeat
lot of my
for a
friends have
missed
been having
note.
bot problems also.
No! It's kind of funny. I wish my my clip thing still worked. Hasn't worked in a while because they changed a few features. Apparently that was one of them. Here, let me try.
Bardock 1117.
Yep, I
The
highly doubt
first
it
note
worked.
too.
Yep, first note out of anything. Let me actually try. I still need more clips for possible funny moment things, so yeah. I haven't been able to get clips like that for a while. I'll just say that. All right. Are we good and done with that? This is the wrong book to look at for that. Are we done good with that? It's the wrong guy to look at for that. You. Yep. 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 Look at the way she looks
Among the
on the
couch
screen there.
23.
On the little
Whenever I
little
see a
character
new
card.
like that, my first thought is like the memes where it just cuts off. That's always what I think of, where it's just like NO
No!
asterisk cuts off asterisk.
No! Just hear the missed note like really quick and then a sudden shrill no! Just a little lyre breaks. a little string breaks. Just no! Yeah, they look kind of funny
Among
on the
the
little
couch
little
23.
avatar circle thing.
Yeah, LUL.
Specifically her. Let's see. Oh, right. More decoration. What?
Melusines are beautiful creatures.
Wait. But I didn't... Yeah, no, it does. It says... Oh, I guess, you know what, it does make sense. I'd have to go talk to him to get that completed. Alright, you know what? We do gotta go back to him anyways to do the rest of the music. So let's go ahead and go back to him and, I guess, end off this quest. End off this little event for good. And at least I would have completed something today, since I started the stream late. Yeah. Oh, again, now since there's actually people that I could say this to, I updated some stream
1117.
stuff.
Are you gonna play that new game?
You're talking about
Among the
WW?
couch 23. BRB for a little bit, though gotta do a few things.
Oh, alright. But yeah, I did a few updates to some stream stuff revolving around using my voice and such. Not AI stuff, because that kind of sounds like I'm hinting at that, but no. It's stuff that you would see occasionally pop up
Bardock
down over there from time to
1117.
time. My finger
Yes,
is not a finger.
WW.
Yep, right around there. It'd pop up right around there and say a wacky thing. I did more for that, so to speak, and my voice is a little raw, slightly. So, yep. If I sound a little weird a little bit later as well, that's probably why.
Hello.
It was a good couple of hours of just doing that,
Oh, really?
fiddling with all that. I have new decorations for you to place. Anyone can rock. Rock and roll, more than just wild. Yes. Do all of these... Oh, did I complete them all? Oh, all right. Well, I was going to do the last song, but I suppose we're good. I see nothing different. I actually don't.
Thank you both so much. At last, everything on the list is done.
Where's that Arataki
I'm
fella?
afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
Tomorrow? Who does parties during the daytime? What are we, lame? No. We get notes correct the first time we do them, and we rock all night long, my friend. This is an all-nighter party. All right. Well, that's lame. Gonna do it in the daytime. Who does stuff like this during the daytime?
I still have some.
I want to talk to you. I want to do
I
music.
still have some final preparation.
No, I want to do the last song. I want to do the last song. Let me do the last song. Come on. I want to do the last song. Ugh. You won't let me do the last song. So lame. Ugh. All right, fine. What said we gotta wait till tomorrow? What time tomorrow? Through the mists. That's through the mists. Not. Here it is. But especially you. 14:16. All right. I guess it is gonna be at the night. Cool.
I see.
A wise man once said, "I want to rock and roll all night and party every day." We're making it 16:18. 18 seconds late. Although in Genshin lore terms, I think that's probably like 30 minutes late. So you know it's fine.
value
It's
in my
fine.
own
It's
work,
all right.
but I also see the meaning in all the
Oh, see,
endeavors of
it's
the people of
daytime.
Fontaine.
Nobody's coming.
I
Nobody's
believe I
here.
will continue to take pride.
Hey,
I
pal.
still have some final.
God dang it. You know, I guess it technically was tomorrow already. So I guess I am skipping another whole day. Fine. A wise man once said, we're doing it again. Swear to God. But I want to talk to me this time. Hey.
I still have some.
God dang it. What sort of busyness do you have to do? All right. You know what? No. We're having a look. Did I miscount? Oh, 14 and 16. My bad. I was making it after the event the whole time. That's crazy. We're changing the time. A wise man once said, "Don't be late this time." Why is the event so short? It's like 2 hours. It's 2 hours of a thing that could be an all-nighter. Real party people do all-nighters. And real decision failures do it all night and all day. Bad decision makers, I should say, actually, not
Oh,
failures.
compadres, you're here!
Speaking
hey,
of a
serious
failure-
props to you both. This place looks amazing. Even better than I'd imagined.
I've done all of the work.
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Hello there, Ninja Broccoli. I am here for party. Apparently during the day.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
This isn't rock and roll either, it's daytime.
Hey, look at that. My favorite melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little
Wait.
competition, huh?
It is tonight.
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
We're gonna throw the fire and flames this guy.
Getting cold feet? Nah, don't blame ya. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along after all.
Oh, Paimon, backing down from a challenge ain't very rock and roll.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
No, get gaslit. You're not rock and roll.
Then bring it on.
Exactly. Oh, you got something to say, Broccoli?
Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
By the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either.
Dog, I literally could have done this. All of that, and I probably would have found that dog. Good thing, though, because I would not have wanted to do all that.
What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning.
She gets a migraine by just staring at her sandal. It reminds her of punishing you. Like a mother.
So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
God dang it.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's
Christ,
probably
that
just a
name.
local legend after all.
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for.
Where's what's her face? Xin Yan. Is she gonna be here?
Don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
I hope Xin Yan's here.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Her thing is literally rock and roll. Like she's literally the embodiment of like a musical talent kind of person in this entire game of Genshin Impact. And not having her here would be horrible.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Ito!
The jam zone reminds me of something like Dance Dance Revolution. Jam.
Let's get physical. All right.
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
How did two questions? How do you know that I know them, and how do they know that I'm here? Aside from, well, the entire venue actually being done, it would seem like a traveler would have done all of this in that short amount of time. I'm just saying, but like, it's still a bit of a weird thing to assume.
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
Who is here? Fireworks! Wow, everybody from the Inazuma area is here. Well, not everybody, but most everybody from the Inazuman area. Nobody else. Awesome.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
Don't patronize her.
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Also, how good of a delivery person are you if you don't go far? I mean, for fireworks, granted, but like...
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been not long enough.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next?
Never.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
Inazuma stinks.
That's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Don't agree with me when I say Inazuma stinks. Even though it does.
Of course! Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys! So, Ito says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that? What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
Dog.
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short.
Oh,
But
no.
assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
What if the canine just did it on his own?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
Burning trees alive. So beautiful.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
I don't think I can. I'm going to be at this venue. In the night. I'm gonna speak to you. What are you doing here? Were you there that whole time? Because did I miss you the first time? I think I seen you the first time, but didn't pay much attention to you. You know what? There we go.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Considering I'm on the move constantly, I don't think they'd get anywhere yet.
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress,
Oh,
but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
so what did you learn?
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sangonomiya.
Oh,
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
save the animals. All animals do not deserve to be in wars.
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. In the meantime,
Oh, my bad.
you'll just have to be patient.
God dang it! Each stream I do now, I end up skipping somebody.
I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
You know who else is performing tonight? Paimon!
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight.
Yes.
Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hanamizaka?
I said Paimon, idiot. They don't call her flying rock and roll fuel for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames!
Don't worry, emergency food. That was probably the last new nickname. Hello, Sangonomiya Kokomi. The fish.
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfit.
I can't quite put my hands on it. Considering it's a board.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
Oh, it's finger, that's right. And saying I can't quite put my hands on it sounds weird now. I genuinely didn't mean to say like hands. I meant to say that. the finger.
She really is the spitting image.
That's what happens. That's what happens when you start doing stuff late.
Of who?
When you start doing stuff late again.
Goro, Kokumi, hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were.
This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki Gang music festival.
I hear that Guru helped to secure the venue.
Oh, I barely did anything.
Okay.
A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Ito. Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause.
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero?
Wait,
Although
was that?
sadly probably not a true story.
Hold up.
Have either of you heard anything about that?
I just seen the little purple wiener with the samurai helmet. I was kind of wondering what that was.
Oh,
It kind of looked funny.
bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers.
Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Ito came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
Yes?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
That's a good thing we apparently don't have mirrors in this time. According to everybody.
Oh,
Nope, sorry, doesn't ring any bells.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe it is just you. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe it's just Paimon. Maybe it's just in our heads. All of it fake, meaningless. All for 5 seconds of entertainment, only for it to end quickly as it came. But yeah, it could just be you.
Ah, she probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to his sister. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
Yes, it's a difference though, Paimon. That's a board.
Ah, I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Yes.
Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing.
I can't believe Goro from VR Chat decided to come to the party. Look, it's Goro from VR Chat. There they are. And now they're gone.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here.
Why would he not be here, Paimon?
Sure am. I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Wow. Should put that in a Suno AI.
Light
See
novels
what that works
plus
with.
rock music, so... Light rock!
Wow, light rock.
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Ito's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
I like how the songs are basically just gonna be about homeboy loves bugs. And that's really it,
What?
apparently.
You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial
I
inspiration.
just realized my camera is a little
Doesn't
off.
matter if we
Hold
change
up.
it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Them goddamn ghosts continuously flipping my camera down, doing them goddamn ghost things. I swear.
Spirit? What do you
I
mean?
don't even know how long it's been like that for.
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
I mean, personally, I enjoy the dog being here, and not the music if the dog was here.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing, or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
Somebody wishes to sing
By all
well.
means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down?
Huh.
What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
It sounds like a roach dying on its back.
Soft rock, actually.
I gotta see these
No
lyrics.
peeking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song.
I probably won't be able to hear the lyrics.
Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
Jesus Christ, that line read was so different. The time flies by, and night soon falls. Music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on stage. Whoops and cheers ring out as the crowd grows louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. Before you know it, the moment has arrived. Can I sing a song?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can I sing a song? I call it my Chemical Bug Lance. Get it? Cause you know it's this is the thing about Onikabuto's the bug, and you know I'm a dude who uses weapons in a mystical, fantastical world of magic and dragons and bugs apparently.
tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage.
Why can't I start seeing that guy playing his music? I want to see him riff on that guitar.
The illustrious
lie.
Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon.
Nope, I was gonna say, where's Paimon?
The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down.
Man, that name's gonna need a little bit of work. I'm not gonna lie.
Take it away.
Oh, in cutscene time, is it? Is it cutscene time? Is it about to get extremely loud? Yeah. Christ, it is loud. Little Mary man, back in me time.
Raven took an arrow to the heart, and the Baketanuki shapeshifted into dark.
The beef hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to Mama.
Yo, is he about to hit? Is it? Sounds like he's about to hit the.
Little General Crab, only a shell remains.
Now goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a beetle next time.
Onikabuto, raise your
To
heart.
a world beyond the storm of rosy
Jesus Christ, the saxophone. I would have loved for a dude to just walk up on stage and just start riffing on that sax, dog. Like instead of being like some disembodied saxophone playing, just some dude going hard on the sax. After an exhilarating song to end the night, many people begin to leave. But you and your friends approach on stage to congratulate the two rock stars. I'm not gonna lie to you, that sounded a lot like AI generated,
So that's rock music, huh?
what is it called?
It's a little different than I imagined.
The one that goes, Nami Dani, Nami you, Nami I'm you. Yeah, that one. Sounded a lot like an AI generated version of that. Which, a little disappointed. Not gonna lie, but, it was pretty good.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
People having to voice their characters while having to sing. Not that easy. And making them have to sing how they feel the character would sound like in character, also fairly difficult. So well done. I am no voice acting master, but I've done wacky voices before. And doing different things from what they would normally do is in fact difficult.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
I'm not gonna lie, homeboy wasn't that bad in the end.
Okay, Bullchucker, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Here, here. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Anyways, what nice weather we were having today lately. You're both rock stars. Give everybody the golden star of approval. Why not? Make them all feel good. Go the positive route. Go the fence sitting route and let them rip each other apart while you survive on the fence.
Really? Do you really think that?
No.
Fine. My compadre wouldn't lie to me. I can handle the truth. Rock on, Mini Melon. Rock on.
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Ito and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances. I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
I feel like it was a great miss to not see this guy riffing on his guitar. Could have seen him do like a Spanish song or something, maybe. Do a little bit of Spanish guitaring, maybe. I'm just saying.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
Kind of a surprise, honestly.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It is so weird to have an event where everybody's trying to figure out what rock and roll is and not have the rock and roll chick from China doing the teaching. She already has rock and roll established, for God's sakes. How is no?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches, just like me and Paimon.
I refuse to believe that there is a pre-established character in the lore that does said like genre and has not gone to Inazuma yet, or at least has been heard of before.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
The music is you, man. The music that you guide yourself through is the music that you make, man. You're guiding yourself through a light that you can't even see, man. It's the power of rock and roll, man.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Onikapito in the song, having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds.
It's like having Jesus take the wheel, man. Oh, that voice is getting dumb. Man. And seeing you're still falling off the cliff, man. Hitting yourself and your car against the rocks, man. But you live. You know why? Because it's your story, man.
Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so,
I thought it was a little bit of a 2024 lingo going on there. It's all about that dog in them. It's all about that explosive personality, man. Like fireworks in the sky, man.
Was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
It's all about the story you make it, man.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
What about you, Broccoli?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
It's all about the intensity of the moment, man. Any moment you can have its own rock and roll song behind it, man. No matter what you may feel, no matter what genre it may be, man.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Or constantly seeing them in danger. Because, that one could work too. Man.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Ito by now.
Yeah, if she would have showed up, the rock and roll would have been real electrifying, man.
Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokomi and Goro go?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there.
Is it the cardboard cutout? Or is it that blue, that navy blue box? Because it's
As
not
for
even
the
the
other two,
it's way
they couldn't
past
stick
it
around
apparently.
because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass
Oh,
on their
hey.
regards, though.
It's a fella I met a couple days back on Genshin.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Ito wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang.
Unfortunately, I might not be able to join them. I am in streamer mode, and, well, I'm very short on time, so I gotta do other stuff. With the speed of whatever I can go at.
Ito, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this.
Yeah, I wish they were given a lot more money, or given a more official game rating for Genshin, so they could have added a lot more to their little events and, well, the crowds, for another example.
A lot of people showed up because they knew he'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure we find a way to get him on stage.
Just the decorations alone still kind of looks a little dead, you know? Looks a little not that lively. I wish it was there was a chance they could have made things look more lively during apparently large group events.
How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, cause next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
I'm gonna have to do it again now. The feeling in my soul, man. It's like an ever flying firebird, man. It caws out nonstop into the wind, into the sky, into space, into the cosmos, man. And I'm done.
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it.
Look at the little guy.
That was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
It's all about that rock and roll, going against the man. Going against the wars, man.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Gotta bring that back to him, huh?
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty.
You're not gonna ask him to try, are you? You're gonna try to court the other dog?
And she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So it looks like you have some competition.
Okay.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
Can you imagine being a general for some high up person and them looking at you like, you see this person in the cardboard cutout? You see this cardboard cutout? What a pretty cardboard cutout that is. You know what else they can do? What you can do. You should do better. Imagine that. Imagine being compared to a cardboard cutout. Man. A soldier of war, no less. Oh.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
The rock came from Fontaine? I wasn't aware of this.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the dog. So I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
Miko, who is that strange Oni gentleman? I think that was the one that threw the papers in your thing. Should have struck him down sooner.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sarah.
Yeah, no, A already has her little pet canine. It's definitely standing right next to her.
I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm?
I was going to bring that dog.
So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
It's all about being against the wars, eh? It's not about the wars that were had, but the flight that we can make and take after the wars are long and gone, man. I mean, woman. Fly high, little thunderbolt.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
It's about to turn into Guns N' Roses real quick. I was about to read that whole thing, but it disappeared. Well, so much for that. Well, I guess the last thing I gotta do for this event, which kind of sucks, or actually, hold on, let me see. Yeah, no, it was in fact not that. Was it around here? Was it them coming here? Or was that the apparent thing? Let me see. Nope. Yep, you know, just making sure it wasn't this box. Maybe I gotta complete the whole thing. Let me see. Yeah, there is one thing I gotta complete,
Traveler.
which is one last song.
Thanks again. Sure.
Yep. One last song. Yep. We're doing it on normal. Oh, we got given a new difficulty after completing the event. Alright, this is gonna be a little confusing for me. Not only have I not done this in a while, but doing it on controller is still weird for me. Also, this would so happen to be one of the songs that seems to match the least with the feel of the game overall. It's literally like some dubstep stuff. Might be France, but that ain't no Daft Punk I'm hearing right now. Yeah, we're about halfway done. Next thing you know, they're gonna start doing songs with talk boxes in them, talk boxes and vocoders. I also gotta try to focus back up again so I don't miss a note. So disappointing when you miss a note after doing so well in the song.
Everybody, put your body in the air, with your hands in the air, everybody. That's real nice, that's real nice, everybody. In the body, throw your hands up in the air.
Little. Was that literally a cop car? There was literally a cop car in the. They don't even got those yet. I don't even got cars yet. I love the idea that they the direction they gave the music people for. Oh my goodness, 300. Look at that. Only 6 goods though. That's not as good, but yeah, that was pretty all right. But I like the idea that the only direction they gave them was that the guy was a cop, like a sheriff kind of cop, and that he went around and punched everyone, and they made the song dubstep, some dubstep sounding thing. Why don't I have that marked? I have a marking here. Why is there a marking here? That's the marking of a key, like a thing to unlock. Is it down here? Yep, there it is. So that's why I have that down here. Do I have a key already? No. Oh well. Alright, let's gonna move on. Let's gonna move on and back onto our main quest, I suppose. Enough having fun. I would also make it a point that we kind of did a bad idea, which was, or made a bad idea. We've done a bad idea. We did the bad. Because we've done the fun thing, and now we gotta basically just go through all the work now. The work of running through the story. Good thing is that we do get Mora for that, and money, I suppose. So it is somewhat a way to... Ooh, hey, look, more resin. You know what? You know what? Let's go back to Mondstadt real quick. And we're gonna give ourselves some delicious condensed resin. Gonna give ourselves some condensed resin so I could just do the story passively and have my resin come back. I've been kind of putting stuff into my characters every now and then to build them up stronger. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're good? We're good. Alright. Are we done here, though? That's the real question. Yes, we are. Look at that. And now we could immediately go back over here and get even more Primogems.
Add Ast.
Yep. Let's see if I can do this time.
Thank you for.
Ah, man.
Add Astro.
I didn't get her to cut off at the right time that on the second line. Man. Oh well. Oh, and we have but another thing to complete. Yep. Ooh, ooh, what a shame. Ooh, there's so many things I've completed. Ooh. Oh. Hey, look, another Goro. Nice, I'll take that. I forgot I got him for free once completing it. That's good. Couple, yep. Couple of those is nice. Let's go ahead and get him his, thingamabob. His constellation. Is that a dog? That is. Characters and other than Goro within the AoE of Goro's General War Banner, General's Glory, deal the geo damage to opponents. The cooldown of Goro's, yep. That doesn't matter to me because I only have Zhongli. I only have Zhongli that could be that geo, and well, he's imperative to my team to not let Nervalet get hit. So, yeah, no, I'm not replacing him anytime soon. I'm good. Also, Jean does healing, so I'm alright. Anything else before yeah, what is this about? I literally just seen this pop up today. One day, you probably want to receive a mysterious commission from the Adventurers Guild. Protagonist wanted. You set off in a new journey, searching for wondrous companions. I so happen to be a protagonist. Look at me. I am like a isekai protagonist who gets isekai'd into a video game world. Man, I had no idea where I was going with that. I probably should have thought about that a little harder. Yeah. Let's see what's this about. You see everything up. That's just about the same exact thing. All right. That's in Leeway. You know what? I think I'll do some of this.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
Yeah, thanks, Nervalet.
I believe
I'm gonna go and do some of the story because I can get some of that done. Actually, I'm gonna go here first as well while I'm at it because I think my thing is full. I'm gonna go here first, and then I'm gonna go do the story, and then in a little bit after that, I am gonna start doing some of that event because we got like 10 days. And I'm fairly certain I won't
realm
take
is-
10 days to do the next stream. Though honestly, at this point, it's pretty much just a guess. Oh, I bought a floor by accident. I did not mean to buy that floor by accident. Let me cancel this. There we go, got my stuff back. Another one of those. And we need 2 of these. Basically, I'm trying to build a thing for my characters to have a better home.
If you ever...
Thanks. Oh, actually, I forgot. Yeah,
This
your
realm is...
thingamabobber. Here we go. We're at 1,000. It's not that high up. Do you have new stuff for me to look at in here? No, you don't. All right. Oh, not that new. Anything else? Seeds. You know what? I could do with some seeds. There we go. Some free seeds. Thank you very much. Free seeds for things that I somewhat do and don't need. You know, at this point, I could probably buy all the seeds. But it's fine. I could only buy 2 of those seeds, apparently. You know, we'll just buy all 5 of these as well while I'm at it. Why not? Yep, rainbow. Yep, sure, why not? Everybody loves rainbows. It's multicolored. We done here now? Alright. Cool.
If
See
you
you
ever
later.
have it...
Later, Tubsters. I'm out. To go back to the story and hopefully actually progress in the game. Back into Sumeru. In the desert. Right. I forgot it was the desert. Where is it? Dea, can you tell me where the next quest is? I'm lost. I'm sorry. Christ, where is it? Jim lost and he needed his help, but according to the message she left behind, yeah. Well, I'm aware that it's in Sumeru, but all right. Okay, yep, there it is. Dea, I found my way. I'm not sorry. You have left the Sona teapot and will return to your home world. Ah, yes. I am like an alien. Hello there, Sino. You're also known
Although
as...
I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before.
This feels like I'm missing a bit of context because I kind of forgot what happened. I'm sure it's fine.
Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
I don't think you'd want to repeat just about everything that had happened in a span of, like, 4 days. So, no. Except for why do they refer to the mad scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here.
Oh, by the way, for anybody who doesn't, well, know already from the obviousness of the situation we have here. Yeah, no, still not in Fontaine yet for the story. I am not caught up at all. I only know a few things of what has been transpiring, and that's really it.
When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that.
God, going from that event to the story really seems like going from a fast car to a slow as hell car.
Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety.
Everybody's like taking their time to read their stuff off or to say their piece.
Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night.
It kind of sounds funny. Just some guy wigging out on the floor. Looking like Mermaid Man, just going insane from evil.
Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt.
Wow.
After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village? What do you make of it, Traveler?
Only she could be capable of that.
Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Can you imagine getting kicked out of a place, getting sent into exile into the desert, and still wanting your whereabouts to be known? It's like, all right, what is he doing? He's seems to be just on the ground muttering something. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Huh.
Oh, no
That's
wonder.
crazy.
Everything makes sense then. Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
Well, man, hey, Ricky, they seem to be calming down now. They got a green energy coming off of them, though. I don't know what that's about. But hey, they've calmed down, though. I guess that's good. Maybe we could take them in. Oh, no, they're going crazy again. Never mind.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do.
When are they gonna do like stereotypical America in Genshin? Can I be a character for that place? I wanna I wanna be a funny farmer character with a shotgun. I would be a funny farmer character with a shotgun and a sheep that I every now and then like would talk to and tell to shut up.
Why, hello there, traveler. How are you? How you been? Well, don't mind me now. I'm just here talking to my sheep. Shut up, sheep. I know. Sheep. He's blonde. Sheep. He's blind. You know, sheep. Not like dirty blind. Regular blind.
So,
It sort of
what
sounds
do
like
you
something
make
else.
of the story?
That mad scholar's power likely came from the Lesser Lord Kusanali. Lesser Lord Kusanali was actually the one who protected the village.
Really? Lesser
feel like-
Lord Kusanali.
I feel like I should have kept her identity better hidden still, but you know, whatever.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars.
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
Well, you know, she's the Dendro Archon for a reason, stupid. But I mean, hey, you know, what am I? I'm just a humble farmer from America and Genshin Impact. What do I know?
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views.
I can't wait for them to do America and Genshin Impact and have a Kentucky Fried Chicken reference. Some sort of Kentucky Fried Chicken place. Just with a different name. It'd be like whatever nation is in America, fried chicken.
In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds.
Oh my god.
To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
I just realized that if they did it for Natlan, it would literally be NFT. Natlan fried chicken.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it. She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once, not long ago. We saved Sumeru City together, and a not so distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Amir Nahida.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bud. Like, I don't mean to make us sus again, but the fact that you never seen that look before kinda doesn't make you look good. I feel like you should have seen that look before from somebody. So then they could have tried to trick you, and then you would have been like, no, I don't believe you, and that would have made you seem impressive.
How can this be?
An impressive detective.
To think. Our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Yeah, who would have thought the Dendro Archon would have been Dendro Archoning all over the place?
Alright,
Yeah, what a
now
big
it's
surprise.
our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation.
You betcha.
But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
What?
Huh? Who are you?
I said, if we were here to help you look for your grandpa, we'd be walking over to you now, wouldn't we?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
And somebody who clearly can't tell the difference between walking away, minding our own business, and walking towards them.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Hello, Isak.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family.
Perhaps some sort of adoptive relationship, Sino, also known as the grand VTuber Sayu.
I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house.
Don't worry there, Isak. You wouldn't be the nuisance around here. Some of us, however, tend to be a little fancy-pantsy detective. Oh, look at me. I can see eyeballs and tell liars.
I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Hazen wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
Please help him, Sino. Please help him. Look, he's but a poor little lad. Would you not want to help a poor little lad, Sino? Look at him. He wants his grandpa, his grandfather. Look at him, lost in the world of the desert.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
You got it, Chief. Let us check in with Candy's nuts. Hello? Candace residence, or Chief residence, technically. Hello? As you approach the village chief's house, Sino asks...
Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
Hello, Candace.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
How is
Aesop's
that
parents
sneaky
are
at
both
all?
eremite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away.
Oh.
Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive.
Oh.
Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance.
It's kind of funny. Homeboy was going insane in the membrane. Couldn't see the little man hiding up until he's lucid.
So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking.
Oh.
Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
Man.
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives.
That for some reason is literally everyone in Tibet. This world is extremely imperfect. And not in the endearing way.
It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have soothed the other mad scholars as well. From the look on Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
Jesus, the lighting changed in the background.
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I was ready to skip a line again by accident. I was getting the finger ready to press, the X button to move to the next dialogue.
Hey, Isak!
Nope.
Oh, it's you guys! We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
This homeboy's just been alone.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much!
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound.
All right. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
You got it. Dreams, emptiness, deception. Hello, Kazan.
Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots.
Jesus.
I shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Okay. Did you notice anything else?
I don't know, it kind of sounds like a pretty big clue there.
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Where are you going? You were just standing there a moment. Just standing there chilling. Hello, Shawnee. Or is it Shawnee?
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Who knows? Maybe she's one of them.
Don't change the subject.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Well, trust me, miss, it could be quite crazy.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are good people?
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right?
How have you not seen a sock there that whole time? Why is it now just barely a hello?
He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that? Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, I just kind of realized Homeboy really did give like one question and she gave a whole book. Hello, locals. We are here to speak with you. Jabari. Hello, Jabari.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently? You know, the one who likes to sit and space out near the village entrance.
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while. The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them. And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. That might explain why she's always mad at me.
Man, there really is like a whole other tangent going on with every person we talk to.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you. I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
Wow, what a nice guy!
All these people know each other.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Huh?
Something wrong, Sino? Did something happen?
Don't say anything for now. Isak, stay here. Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
You got it, Chief. King Deshret in the... Oh, okay, well, next quest. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Walking over here silently. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Wow, just the normal conversation that everybody else seems to be having.
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods.
It's a really funny conversation to be randomly having in the night.
Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
You know, imagine just walking by a couple of fellas and they start going, you know who I am excited for? The Graham Cracker King. I can't wait for the Graham Cracker King to show up again. And he is such a great guy, isn't he?
Oh, well, you know, the Graham Cracker King is a pretty good fella. You know, the Graham Cracker King. That king.
Haven't you
Such
noticed?
a weird
The village
conversation.
has been getting more deranged scholars than ever. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret. Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
This feels a lot like Coke ads in a movie. Just them holding the Coke can in the right position, going, yes, I love this Coca-Cola by the Coca-Cola Company. And with this Coca-Cola by the Coca-Cola Company, I will throw this can. That was also made in the Coca-Cola factory.
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
I swear to God, if this guy says anything about King Deshret again,
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
please no.
Huh? Who are you? Where did you come from?
From the corner, idiot.
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Sino, they're just dudes. Okay, one, they're kind of dumb. He's not like Batman.
Bro, this guy's something else.
Bro?
Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Did this guy just say bro?
Let's not get on his bad side, okay? I am no match for this guy.
These guys are so weird. They're so NPC-like. Why are they so NPC-like?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Homeboy really flourished. Like if you pulled out your gun in GTA, they started doing the NPC duck and cover, and just started screaming random things how they can't do anything about it. Like Zoinks, like we're too weak and so meek, and I tried to lift up a stick of cheese earlier and I almost died. I can't do this. Like
Tell me
Like, really,
about
what-
King Deshret's resurrection.
what kind of
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up. I swear.
Man, I'm starting to get that crab thing happen to me again. The last stream where everybody was worried about a crab, and I thought it was a literal crab, like a giant crab, but just a crab.
Hey, go on. Keep talking.
And they really paid that Sayu guy to make a couple of grunts and sighs and just random noises.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life. Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return. Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
That's crazy.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more. Keep talking.
I don't see you doing anything.
At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking, but then all the mad scholars vanished without a trace, just as the rumors said. Please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit up to here with this king fella. I'm not even gonna finish the name because I'm getting a little tired of hearing it. The academia is probably the true target of their hatred.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village. What about you, man? Have you seen him at all?
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
I have many ways to stop you from talking, and many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody.
Hey man, like I never do that. Like I already lose against the stick of cheese. Like really.
Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it. We'll do just as you say.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying.
Oh, Paimon, please, it is all but simply what he must do to get his work done. Good thing. I didn't read the whole thing, but it was a good thing.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that.
Apparently, Jelly
I
wishes
bet
to join.
lots of people have told him that before.
Hello, Jelly, and goodbye, Jelly. All the more reason for you not to get on his bad side.
I heard
Paimon.
that.
I don't.
Sorry.
Sorry, does it sound like I care? Hmm? Why don't you fight me, funny fella? Why don't you fight me? With your $20 Yu-Gi-Oh card looking self? You know what? No, not even $20. You're $40. And why am I making it sound expensive? Because he spent money on a $40 Yu-Gi-Oh card, that's why. He is literally the epitome of spending it. Look at him. Look at you. So goofy looking.
It's part of being a Matra.
I will square up with you.
The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places.
Maybe we could check the scholars' homes?
Very well.
Isak! I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Rough. Don't tell me it's that destroyed-looking building right there.
Grandpa?
Come on, fella.
Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Man, homeboy's really going through it, and I don't even mean the kid. Really yelling I'm ugly and I'm proud to the top of his lungs. That's not his home, is it?
Well, this
Oh,
is
hell.
where Grandpa usually stays.
Oh, man.
There sure isn't much here.
Yeah, the destroyed home would have been more than this. What does that smell? Sino, did you catch a faint whiff of incense?
No.
A familiar sort of incense?
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one.
But are you okay? Are you getting dizzy or need to lie down?
They're definitely having a weed trip, Paimon.
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tainari?
Yes.
Huh? You know him too? Are you two friends?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
Wait, surely Tainari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
I can't handle this scent very well.
Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house?
No, it was the forest. It was in a forest where a scholar was meditating.
In the forest. From a scholar.
Let's keep looking for more clues.
Like, let's split up. Let's split up a gang. Let's not split up. I don't want to split up a gang.
Oh, hello. Hello there. Beautiful
I cannot
in
help but
green.
feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an
I'm
assassination
gonna go down now.
attempt.
Hello, did we find anything? All right, then. So we just looked around the house, not in the, well, the tents. It's not much of a house now, is it?
What are you looking for, Sino?
Here it is. Take a look right here.
Paimon doesn't see anything.
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
Really?
From the size and shape, they belong to an adult male. This pattern is a common one from this area. Local shoes. This was probably someone from the village. The scent is quite faint, but still extant. The footprints head in that direction.
You mean someone else has been here?
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Lured him away? So that's what happened.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
Yes. Excuse me. Paimon, have you never seen cartoons where the little pies sit up at the window and the smell, the scent of the pie emits like a sort of scent hand that slaps people in the nose and carries them to the pie? Have you never seen that, Paimon? That's a thing, Paimon. Sometimes it's real, Paimon. Did you know that's real, Paimon? You should watch out for that, Paimon. You could get ensnared like in a web if you did that, Paimon. Somebody could be trying to eat you by leading you to a pie, Paimon. Did you know that? That's dangerous, Paimon. Don't do that. You get lured away by the food all the time.
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food?
I'm gonna be honest.
Got something they love in life.
I was picking that food reference without even knowing that it was gonna lead to the food reference.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Oof, my nose is getting a little stuffy.
Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
No, Grandpa.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it perhaps Resurrect King Dash?
Are the rumors really
I said the
true?
name. That's the only lead we have so far.
Disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
Getting a little tired.
It's highly likely.
I have not streamed for long, so I gotta keep going.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hit him in the head. Probably give him a little bit of a concussion. But aside from that, we're gonna do some hero work.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned here. After that, we'll set off to find the scholars.
See, all you gotta think about is think to yourself, what would Batman do? And that's definitely give everybody concussions. And probably sent to the hospital for some serious damage. So as long as we're not doing anything on that level and beyond, we should be fine. Just slightly on the level that he does it. No, just slight. Should be fine. Just some slight brain damage is alright. Oh, hello, Candace.
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better.
The navy
That'd
and
be my choice too.
the navy and the maroon ranger have returned to become one once again.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
A great duo indeed.
Welcome back. Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Oh, Dia's here too.
Paimon, Dea has been standing there in front of you for a wee bit of time.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
No.
Reasonably.
The sand, it's rough and coarse, and it gets everywhere. That is not smooth at all.
Alhaitham didn't go with you?
No, he's actually been gone. How long has he been gone for?
We haven't seen him at all.
How have they not noticed that he's been gone for a while?
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
Homeboy literally got led like a old cartoon with the scent. Just followed it. Isn't them fellows
The
again
resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it. Far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here.
I guess it's his turn to stalk.
Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
Perhaps we should turn around randomly for no good reason whatsoever.
It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
Makes sense.
We're all just kind of in the little town, just talking about things that probably should not be shared.
So what should we do then? Should we go back
could
to
see
the
him.
academia and search for leads there?
Like, one of us could, like, depending on our position, could pretty much see him already if we
If it
just
was
turned
any
around.
other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an
Hooray!
extra tip.
Wow.
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
A tavern dweller, I see.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
We just spoke to Jabari. I feel like we heard these names somewhere before. Yeah, we spoke to
These
them.
guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way
Wow.
to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
What an integral bit of camera work to see that he was not there anymore, rather than seeing him walk away.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know this place inside and out.
But Deha, Oh. You appear to be looking in the other direction. Deya's winking at me. Maybe I should stay quiet for now. That wasn't a wink, by the way, Deya. That was very precious of you to attempt a wink when you simply looked off in a completely different direction. Well done, Deya. I will give you one possibly very inaudible clap. There we go. You get another one to make it a little more audible. Deya, well done.
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Delicious mora, delicious investments, and delicious drinks.
Let's head out.
All alike.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Sino.
Why?
Because you're not a people person.
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I'd bet word about you has already gotten out.
And you would like to make thumbs sore by breaking them.
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here.
Yes.
Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
You see, while they like making connections, I know, you like breaking necks. Which is not something we need. We need their head to remain connected to their body.
I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Fine.
Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been taken. Sino, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
I will use my best tourist voice.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Wait, the guy was still there? Thought it was gone already. Alright, Dea, come on, let's go for a trip. How far is this place? Not that long. I'll just teleport. I'm just saying I got the chance, I'll take it. Wow, we made it to a
Well, here we are again.
decent looking place.
Sounds like you're starting to get familiar with the area.
Yes, it's because I'm capable of teleporting.
Paimon's amazed every time we see the wall of Samiel. How can a wall this tall even exist? It's almost unreal.
And Paimon, have you never seen larger walls before? That's something, considering, yeah, that you're from the world, or in the world, sooner than I was.
I know what you mean. I had the same question every time I walked this way when I was a kid.
It's all made of tree as well. It's some sort of bark or wood. That's even more natural, almost.
Also, why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I realized the wall of Samiel isn't just there to keep out the sandstorms. It serves a more important purpose, keeping out people like us.
Oh, Dea, please. You can't keep out the sandstorm. It seeps into your brain no matter where you're at.
Sumeru is run by wise and mighty sages. To them, us desert dwellers are nothing but tools that can be used and discarded at their whim. We're cheap labor, like livestock, but easier to control. Nothing more. Even if a child from the desert got the chance to obtain an Akasha terminal, almost all their requests for knowledge would be denied. The academia believes we're underserving. Geniuses like Sataria are 1 in a million. The other children never get a single chance to try and rewrite their fate, even though the academia knows very well that we're humans, just as they are.
That's terrible.
A little bit of slight racism, I see. Interesting. A little bit of people hating, I see. It appears we have a common denominator in this world. A hatred for others in some way, shape, or form that leads us ultimately to our own downfall for the entirety of Tevat. Has anybody ever tried, like, a psychiatrist or maybe not hating people?
I would tear down this wall with my own hands if I could.
I mean, you could. It's made of wood. Look at it, Dea. It's made of bark. You are a very strong person. I wouldn't doubt you could lift a man up, like, with one hand and, like, break his arm somehow at the same time. Like, it's made of bark. You could knock on that sucker and probably knock it, well, some of it off, maybe. I understand how she feels, but I hope she doesn't do anything drastic here. I hope so. I want to see that. That's, it's a little bit of the maniac in me that just wants to see a wall taken down.
Dea, you're not
Totally.
thinking about doing anything scary,
Totally
are
not
you?
because of my nationality or anything. Yes.
No, not at all. This place just gets me thinking, that's all. Besides, we're here to procure information, aren't we?
Yep, we gotta catch those.
Shh. Silence, food. Remain as such, emergency food.
Caravan Rebot is crawling with people, so be careful what you say. We don't want anyone to find out what we're here for. Our mission started the moment we arrived here. Let's go check out the tavern. Maybe we'll find someone I know.
Her eyes are funny. I'm not gonna lie to you, her eyes have an even darker glare than Sino's does. Just that stare of hers. It's like a cat. Like a cat's stare. Like the kind of stare where they find something in the corner And like the little slits in their eyes, like they
Just
get the
our
little
luck.
slits.
None of them are here
It's
today.
like that.
You mean you don't see anyone you know?
Dia, is that you? What a coincidence. You here for a drink too?
No.
Zaki. Finally, a friendly face.
Ah, yes. It's
Oh,
you.
And who do you have with you here? Guests from another land?
I am guest from another land. I almost botched that heavily. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hello, hello. I'm Zaki. Dia's, how would you put it? Drinking buddy?
Yes.
We've had drinks together a few times. You could say we go back a ways. Anyway, as far as my friends here, they aren't too shabby, are they? You rarely see any Outlanders so friendly and respectful nowadays.
Hello. I am not intending to kill you.
Absolutely. Much better than those people on the other side of the wall. So,
Jesus.
Dia, are you
Christ.
looking for someone?
Alrighty.
Yeah. Have you seen Enger, Delavar, or Jabari recently?
Of course I have. Matter of fact, we were all here drinking together just a few days ago.
Wow.
I've got a spice trading deal from another nation. I thought maybe Delavar and his friends might be interested. Know where I could find him?
Ah, how thoughtful of you. Then I assume you also know that Delavar's been having a hard time making ends meet these days. So, you came here to help him out?
Hey, keep it down. Let's just say I prefer to keep this deal a secret. Y'all at Caravan Rebot are like family. If there's more to be made, why not do it together? Besides, Delavar and his friends have muscle. They'd be a good fit for escorting the goods.
Definitely a people person.
Yes, how considerate of you. Delavar's my friend too, so of course I can take you to him. Come with me.
But God dang it. Gotta go all the way back over there again. It's not that far, but I do gotta go on foot. Ooh, you know what? Before I continue, not that. Let me grab a item. I could have done this. Where is it? Here it is. Also, I gotta use up one of my items. Hold up, let me interrupt this this programming to bring you a transformer. We're just gonna shove a whole bunch of random garbage in there and be one and done. Let's see, we'll put some of this in there. I put way too much in there. About 50. Can I do 50? All right, 52 is good. Then we're gonna do a little bit of this. Up to 100. Then we do a little bit of not that one. We don't have a lot of that one. Sure, we actually have too much of this one. We also have too much of the horns too, come to think about it, but yeah, no, we're good. We're good with this one. We got blue masks though. It's another 300. So we'll do this one. And there we go. Excuse me. I gotta keep clearing my throat because my throat was getting a little wacky when I was saying all that stuff.
Silence!
Blast it! God dang it. Okay. What do we get? Nice. Thank God that music was getting a little loud.
Are we there yet?
Jesus.
Yep, this is the place.
All right.
This place is practically deserted. What are they doing in a place like this?
Hello. Hello there, gentlemen.
Why don't you take a guess? Go on. A wild stab in the dark. You're like lambs to the slaughter.
I feel like this gentleman doesn't see the difference between his boys and just us two together. Like, specifically the way we're all dressed, even. The fact that some of us have visions.
It's an ambush!
I feel like this is a poor idea. Literally, a tumbleweed is here. A tumbleweed is here to save the day, apparently.
What's this all about, Zaki?
Stop him, tumbleweed.
Come on, Dia. You really think we didn't hear about what you said back in Aru village? The boys have kept a close eye on you from the moment you set foot there. Not only do I know that you're looking for Delavar, I also know that you've teamed up with people from the Academia to look for the missing scholars.
You killed him.
So, you've been watching us from the very beginning?
Uh-oh. Paimon knew leaving Sino behind was a mistake!
Paimon, we are going to... I am going to bury them. They're going to hell, Paimon, because that's where I'm burying them. That's how deep they're going, Paimon.
And you left the strongest one in the village, didn't you? Who do you think you are? You really thought we'd fall for your little business deal nonsense?
Oh, there goes another tumbleweed to try to save the day. Yeah, I think he missed.
So you and Delavar have been partners all along.
It's very... Oh, there goes another tumbleweed. He's trying. They're trying their best.
Dia, I guess it's only natural for a traveling mercenary like you to be out of the loop. Those of us who hang around the tavern have stronger bonds than you think. But you got one thing right. We're all looking forward to an uprising in Sumeru. There's nothing more we'd like to see than the desert folk overthrowing the Academia.
There's the poor soul of the first tumbleweed, his remains. Right there, that green little whatever that is.
If that's the case, then I'm sure Delavar wouldn't miss a second of it.
I will miss that tumbleweed.
I'll be honest with you. If it weren't for what you said in the village, your little monologue about the Wall of Samiel would have convinced me that you're one of us.
Delavar. And Enger, you're here too, huh?
Long time no see, Miss Mercenary. You should have known the traitors are what us followers of King Deshret despise the most.
Dia, I thought that you, a fellow desert dweller, would understand why King Deshret is greater than the Dendro Archon. Little did I know, you don't deserve to join us.
Yeah, gee, what a missed opportunity. Adopting radical views and kidnapping innocent scholars, all because of some baseless rumors. Anything else I'm missing out on?
See? There you have it. Mercenaries are just a bunch of faithless scum with only one thing on their minds. Mora. Pathetic. You're all like a pack of street rats.
You're not wrong. Mercenaries are driven by Mora, and my faith lies with whoever's paying me. As long as there's a profit to be made, anyone can become my friend.
Enough talking! Get him!
That sounds awkwardly familiar for some reason. Awkwardly familiar. Not the money part, the part where anybody could be the friend for whatever stupid reason.
Just as I expected. Let's teach him a lesson, traveler.
I'm going to commit a murder. I'm gonna...
Settle down.
I am waterboarding them into oblivion. Oh, okay. Well,
solidify.
Do more of that. The
Bow
last
your
fella, huh? Oh no, there he is. Oh well. And to think. Oh, the punch sound.
Impossible! How could you?
We are literally dressed differently. Like, we are dressed more like protagonists than you are. Not saying that we're better than you, but, like, that definitely wasn't a great idea to essentially step up to Dobakin. That was a horrible plan. I don't even know what you thought we were going to do with all those guys. Just Dea alone would have ended the job. Oh, my voice is leaving me. Look at that. He's back. Look, the tumbleweed. He's returned, though kicking a man while he's down, which is a little crazy, but you know.
So, what do you think about your meticulous network now, Zaki?
Oh, there
How
he
did you
goes.
say it? It's only natural for a traveling mercenary like me to be out of the loop.
And he's off to explore the lands, that tumbleweed.
I'm guessing your informant told you that I'm just an incompetent merc with no real fighting skills, correct? I mean, that is what I said after all. And of course, you would believe everything he reported. The only thing you know about me is that I'm a mercenary, but you've never seen me in action. Even though you heard we went to handle monsters together, you believed that Candace was the only one doing all the real fighting.
I don't even understand why anybody would believe that Candace did all the fighting. Look at her. Look at her. She's dripped the hell out of her mind. Out of the desert's mind. She's dripped. Like, you think that isn't fight? She has spikes on the back of her palms, for God's sakes. You think she ain't doing things with those spikes? Like, dog, she's wearing armor, for God's sakes. Why else would she be wearing armor?
That so-called Flame Mane is just a fraud. She admitted it herself. She just uses her connections to gain the trust of others. That's what you thought, right?
Ugh. You lied in the village because you figured that we'd have people watching you.
She still has a vision as well. Like that, I learned recently that anybody with a vision is a person with the possibility of godhood, which is a completely whole different story of vicious cycles and whatnot in that. But you know, that aside, that's a vision. That she's a possibility to be a god.
And
Like,
you were stupid enough to fall for it. I figured as much the first time we drank together. You all thought you were so smart. Pathetic.
oh, one swift kick there knocks.
Okay,
Lord
that
Christ.
should be all of them.
A kick. She has spikes on her shoes. She gave a real good kick that left not a mark, but a hole.
Whoa! So you've been planning this since we were in Aru Village?
No task can be done without preparation. I just happened to notice a couple suspicious-looking people while you were out investigating.
Oh, that's lovely that you're the one looking out.
Oh, but instead of catching them right away, you let them report back.
Those two who were snooping around were just a couple small fries. If we want to get the real catch, we have to be patient and give it some time.
So those names you mentioned.
Oh, you mean the funny names she mentioned back in Uncle Ampu's house? The wide-eyed butcher, scar-riddled bandit,
Jabari.
Paimon can't remember them
Don't
all.
forget about Jabari. Paimon.
That's just a bunch of drunk talk. Edgar and Delavar like to talk themselves up when they're drinking. Edgar, the wide-eyed butcher, and Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, are the nicknames they came up with for themselves.
What about Jabari?
Alcohol has a way of making people share what they really think. So Edgar and Delavar are always rambling in the tavern about how King Deshret is a superior deity.
What about Zaki?
He's just a numbskull who fell right into our trap. Zaki was probably the best hidden of them all. My initial plan was to find Delavar first, and then try to track him down.
So who's the ducktail bearded crook?
That's
That would
what
be
you wanted
Jabari.
to ask when we were at Uncle Anpu's house, right? Jabari is one of the villagers you talked to. You know, the one who wanted to treat Isak and his grandpa to some food.
Wait, so he's a radical too?
No, he isn't. I just needed to tack on a random villager name to make the eavesdropper think that I was making some wild guesses based on my impressions.
Wow, what a genius idea!
Ah, you're
Nope,
too
I'm
kind.
sorry, Paimon.
It was straight from the usual playbook, if I'm honest.
There's a little bit of green there that I need to grab.
So, that thing you were saying before, is it really true?
Hmm? About what?
About how mercenaries only care about Mora, and that anyone's a friend as long as there's a profit.
Does that bother you?
I don't think you're that kind of person. Honestly, just the friend part is the part that matters to me.
What makes you so sure?
Because even without an employer, you're still helping us out. Yes, exactly. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Main. Go ahead. What's your explanation? Go on, Drake.
Dia, do you dislike the Dendro Archon like the other desert folk?
You two are pretty sharp. No, I don't have anything against the Dendro Archon.
All right. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dea, are you lying? Your mane is jittering violently again. Dea, do you want to tell the truth?
I've heard a lot of nice things about the Lesser Lord from Dunyarzad. I can understand her devotion and gratitude. Dunyarzad's just an ordinary person. There's no way a god would be so involved in the lives of everyday people, unless they were truly compassionate. I've begun to realize that the sages are behind everything that's happened recently. The radicals' blind belief in King Deshret, making the Dendro Archon out to be an enemy. It's all the academia's trickery. But I see through it all. And unlike them, I can never be hostile towards anyone who's never done anything wrong.
Dia.
Anyway, looks like we're done with business here. Traveler, lend me a hand. Let's tie him up and bring him to the village.
No. All right. Can I grab the green first, maybe? Gonna need some of that. Maybe. Actually, not. All right.
This
there
should
goes
be
that
all of
green.
them. I'll let you take it from here.
All right. I'll be in touch. Until then, please stand by.
Candace, do you need any help?
Candace will be okay on her own. I trust her, so you can too. She's been guarding Aru village for quite some time now. If anyone is qualified to question the offenders, it's her.
I mean, I feel like that was more of like an offer for help, just to see if we could be useful in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, no, sure, of course, it was about the concern.
While I'm questioning them, why don't you pass some time by exploring the area?
All right, I've done plenty of that.
I'll meet you back here tomorrow morning, Traveler.
You got it, Chief.
As for these idiots, let's just hope they live to see another day.
Nope. Hello, Dea. Just standing out here, are we? What are you looking at? Is there something out there? Oh, Jesus, that old guy is gone. All right, Dea, have a good time. Got anything to say? Hello.
Candace is an expert at dealing with people like this. All we have to do is wait for her word.
You got it, Chief. I did it that time. I said it the first time that time. I'm gonna go interact with that little guy over there. I've been seeing him multiple times throughout my time exploring around here. It's just gonna bother seeing him, the little guy, more. It's gonna bother me quite a bit. Hello there, little friend. I am here to interact with you. I'm here to take you back to your home. Your home statue. Alright. Going up there now. Oh, great. Okay, more climbing. You know what? I'll take this. Ah, look, some snakes. Alright. There we go. Eel, I mean. Sorry, I forgot eel meat was a thing. There you go, little friend. Enjoy a forever slumber in that statue
Abandoned
of yours.
property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
Alright, so I have my chance to either do that little side thing that I said I wanted to do now, or get to the next mission, which, honestly, you know what? Considering the time I need to wait for that, what's this? Oh, I actually completed this. Wow. Man, it's been a while since I've seen any of that done. That's crazy. Specific area through the mist, sacred Sakura cleansing ritual for a specific area from dusk to dawn. Bayakuyakoku. Alrighty. Probably butchered that. I should probably do a whole lot of this, honestly. but it's so much and so out of control to where it might just be easier to do it on off of stream. I mean, not on stream. And there's no way in hell I'm recording Genshin. Trust me. I already struggle with content while doing a stream for something like Genshin sometimes, and it's gonna be even more rough for me when trying to do it for a video. I'm just gonna be sitting there in silence most of the time. It's gonna be like 5 minutes of content that I'm gonna be doing, that I'm gonna have to share. Reputation and oh, we can finally do it. Yes, we finally have access to the bounty board. Awesome. Yeah. I can complete a good percent of that stuff now, and I guess mine trees a little easier. I kind of forget what else I needed from that. I feel like there was something else. Hello. Yes, I would like to speak to you. Yes, hello. Ah, we are not there yet. Never mind. Man, I thought I was ready. God dang it. Man. Ugh. Dog. Man, I thought I was going to mine trees already. I was able to do a whole bunch of fancy stuff. But no. Let me shuffle around a little bit in my chair real quick. There we go. I was removing something from my chair. Okay. So, as I said a bit ago, I think I am going to do the side quest, or the side thing that we have going on now. This thing. Let me also make sure that I did complete the whole thing on here. Because I am probably going to... Yeah, okay, no, I did. Alright, good. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and get this taken care of. Although, I think I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. So I'm going to be right back. I'll go on pause so he doesn't keep talking. Alright. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Just real quick. BRB. Also, there isn't any music right now. It's kind of awkward, honestly, but yep, BRB. All right, I'm back. Hello. Oh, looks like the music did start back up again. All right. Yeah, I gotta get that stream thing fixed. The BRB screen, the switch. Cool. All right. So I was kind of thinking, what if we didn't do that event? What if we didn't do that side event, even though it's for Prima Gems? Because I've started late, like into the night or into the morning technically, and I was kind of feeling like I should do as much of the story as possible. Obviously, because I'd kind of be missing out on more story pretty much. Um, am I still gonna do that though? I'm not actually sure. I kind of don't think I don't think I do. I do think I want to switch it up a little bit. Give myself something else to do for a moment. And once again, as I said earlier, I could just kind of pass the day like that. Oh, I actually need to complete something else as well. Come to think about it. It was something that I've been telling myself for multiple streams now that I should have made an attempt to complete. Which is, oh, actually, literally right there. I was actually going to look for this. I thought I was going to have a much harder time looking for that. Nope. Boy, was I wrong. Yeah, this place. And I have the quest right down here for an extra, what, 50 Primogems? Here we go. 9 Pillars of Peace. Yep. Fun fact, this has been here since pretty much, what, second half of year 1 or year 1? So, I'm finally doing this. See, you could tell that thing's not even completed over there. You could tell. Though figuring out which one is not active yet is going to be quite the journey to figure out. There's going to be one that's not activated somewhere. See, that one, all of them look activated to some extent. Is there going to be one that's not activated? Let me count. If I just count the pillars when I look around, I should be able to tell. There's also one right down there. 1, 2. Apparently, there's 3 over there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I miscount? 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I miscounted because I missed the one. Well, let's see if it's this one in here. All of them appear to be glowing in some way, shape, or form. I know for a fact I had to climb them. This one seems active. Little guy's dancing around it. It's kind of funny. Is there? I know there's a door. Do I gotta interact with the door now? Maybe is that what my next thing is? Is that what I'm doing? Pardon me, flowers. I'm doing work. There's gotta be a because I remember interacting with these before. There's like a face on them or a button or something. That is when they're interactable. Although they should be off, I feel. Oh, sweet flower. I'll pick that up. It's gotta be one of them. One of them's gotta be off or looking different from the rest, because then what's stopping it, or what's stopping all of them from being completed already and just not letting me in? All of them. Look, come on now. Where's the little face that I'm used to seeing, or whatever it was that I gotta put the thing into? Open the 9 pillars. I have all of the Mora, not the Mora. I have all of the Geo stuff completed. That does raise a question. Where's the orb? Yeah, there it is. Look, Stone of Remembrance. And I had to put it in somewhere. I had to put it in one of these, I mean. That's what I meant by somewhere. I would hope it's not on those ones back there. Because I don't remember if I checked those ones yet. I'm trying to see for like a distinction. Like a telling of what one was completed or not. Because I just do not remember what they looked like prior to being completed. And I've counted all of them, apparently. 1. Maybe counting them up here is a better vantage point. See, look, there's another one right there, and I think I checked on that one a bit ago. No, wait, no, I didn't. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was supposed to say, we got another problem right here if I can't find it. There's like a little face of some sort. Like a little face on one of them. I feel like it would look like you know how it looks glowing? Like part of it would be not glowing compared to the rest. That's what I feel like I should be looking for. Because I definitely do not remember. I didn't go to this one yet, so it's not here. I feel like I'm missing it. I feel like it's not here, actually. Like, all 9 of them are here. But, like, there needs to be a far better distinction. And I feel like there was that way to tell which one I've done when, when I've completed them. But now it seems like they're all completed. Which is clearly wrong. Also, where is the little face? I'm saying it looked like a little face. Or from what I remember, it looked like a... Like that! Here it is! That's the one. That's the face I'm talking about. Well, this means that this... How long has it been? How many years? Like, what, 3 years now? This 3-year-long quest is now completed. Kind of feel sad a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, so that's the distinction I should have remembered. That's a little sad, just a wee bit, because I literally, even when streaming this game like a long time ago,
Is it what you wish to find?
I was always like, oh yeah, no, I
Hopefully the
need to
excitement
get
of
up
opening a
my
treasure
Geo
chest has
thing
at
to
least
complete.
made it a worthwhile experience.
Neverland, please. Yeah, like every once in a while, I'd say like, oh yeah, no, I need to complete this quest, you know, still. It seems like a really big one, and I'm gonna kill these guys real quick.
Settle down.
No more? Alright, good.
Is it what you wish to find?
That probably would have been
Hopefully
a
the
much
excitement
greater
of opening a
challenge
treasure
like
chest
years
has at least
ago.
made it a worthwhile experience.
Alright, after all these years, I finally get to go into this place. And I never, ever had to come back here ever again. It's pretty big. Reminds me of Destiny a little bit. I don't have to take the stairs, but I'm basically just taking them, you know, for the sake of the fill of finally completing this whole thing. After years, like I said. Alright. Is this our reward? Not literally, but
Solidify!
we got a decent fight that probably would have been a big deal years ago.
Bow your head.
But it's now kind of just a piece of cake. He was doing something special. Kind of knocked him out of it.
Settle down.
Oh, it's resonance. Hello. Ow.
Gather. Silence. Let the mighty be humble.
Die. We did it. It has taken many a year to get this quest completed. But finally, after so long, we have them, and whatever that thing is.
Let the record show
This
that
bit
I
of loot.
verbally consent to relinquishing these
This bit
items
of
into
loot.
your possession.
It creeps, but it should be the end of it. This rune gives... Oh, okay. That's some treasure for our efforts. We need to get ourselves that ring. Gotta... Let's go find someone who has an eye for antiques and see how much it'll sell for. What if I want to keep it? Yeah, look at that. Gold ring. Oh. Apparently it was an artifact. The thing that sucks about that, you want to know, is that eventually that'll either get deleted or, well, it's not getting turned into anything important. So, yeah, it's probably going to end up getting deleted or mashed into another artifact. Or sold to get other artifacts with the lockbox thing. Yep. I suppose that's what'll happen when you wait many years. Fetch a good price. Oh, alright. Man. I gotta sell the ring now. Man. Alright, fine. I don't want to, because it's like a remembrance. I get to keep it as like a remembrance of this quest that I will likely eventually forget about, like later on, but notice the thought get counts. Hello, I have an antique for you. Yes. Yes, it is well preserved, highly unusual. Still can't say I've ever heard of the phrase disaster runs rampant throughout the world, and to all who live do so in agony. I don't mind that. Where did you find this ring? In a ruin near Puige Slope. I butchered that name. I feel like I should know that name. You're a fair hand at this, aren't you? Not many dare to go there to hunt for treasure. Were those ruins surrounded by 9 pillars with stone tablets? With a stone tablet in the center by any chance? I'm so surprised. I've heard many people who come to do business with me mention that place. They always say that such a large formation must have some sort of treasure within. I'm having a stroke. They even say that those pillars in that ruin were built by Liu's forebears in order to quell conflict. And we gotta just open that door up, didn't we? But I suppose that's just a legend after all. And if the 9 pillars could quell strife, this world would have been at peace long ago. But regardless of whether this place is true or whether this legend is true or not, oh my goodness. The tiredness is really getting to me now, isn't it? This ring was found in that ruin, and that has to be related to that legend. It's got a name, a history to go with it, and it's of good quality, too. It'll fetch a fine price. Relax, I'm not going to ask you how it got in there. I just do business. Other matters are none of my concern. All in all, I'd say this ring is worth 200,000 more. What do you say? I need to give it some thought. I need to give it some thought. More Mora? My prices are likely to be the fairest. If you have any problem with it, you can go and check with other people. Yes, please. Not that I really care about the higher price. I more so care about the possibility of just keeping it. Keeping it and calling it a quest complete. I highly doubt this fella will pay more for it. She really seems like the person to go to for like all that antique stuff and all that. Ooh, I was diving. You there, fella. Keep your voice down. I don't care. You know what? I've already run through it with this guy. I've already run through it. 100 and... What add-ons? 180,000 Mora? That's all? What add-ons? As well being this for sure won't do wrong by you. No. I'll sell it for 200,000. 200,000 is what I'll go for, I guess. Right, now I gotta climb up there. Or just go up there. That works. Hey. Lazy way, activate. Actually, the true lazy way would have been this. But I'm already almost there anyways. I guess we'll sell this ring for 200,000 more. As much as I don't want to sell it, I have to complete the quest. Though theoretically, I could keep it on my quest list if I wanted to truly keep it for sentimental value. You know, since it's been there for all those years. Those years that I used to really enjoy Genshin, and now not so much, admittedly. uh, mm, yes, I will consider. Please, yeah, okay, yeah, you will still sell it to me for 200,000. Yep, take the ring. If you ever pick up any other antiques that you'd like to sell, feel free to come to you. Yep. Well, it's unfortunate. We had to sell the ring, and yep, we completed the quest with that. So unfortunate. Oh, boo-hoo. Whatever will I do? Oh, now I've appeared to have lost that memory. How unfortunate. Oh, so unfortunate. You know, that does remind me. Is there anything I do have that she can use? Maybe, sigils to be specific. Probably. She could give me a little bit of Mora. We got 5 of these to turn in. We got quite a few Oculuses, don't we? And this extra Animoculus. Yeah, fun fact, I'm not sure if it's to keep the item, but you're given an extra Oculus for some reason. I don't know why that reason is. Aside from the obvious, you know, keep it for looks kind of reason. But yes, I need to turn in some stuff to her, actually. That's the wrong person I was going to think about. Hello, I am here to turn in some items to you. That's 12. So we'll keep 1 extra. Yep, for those who don't know, I always like to keep 1 extra of items to, you know, just to look at them again at any point in time because they're shiny or whatever. You know, it's just nice. They're nice to see again. I got 27 of these. I think the next amount I need is actually 30. So we're almost there on that one. We got 5 of that. I might take a trip over to Inazuma for a moment. It depends where this quest was again. Gotta go all the way down. There we go. It's right there in the middle. It's not that bad. Although, I think I would have passed that time already. That quest should have been ready by now, no? We'll keep an eye out over here. If it'll keep us entertained, it should be good. And if it isn't boring, please don't be boring. Hello there, my friend. I hear you're in search of protagonists. Would you like to see a skill that a very protagonisty-like character me can do? Boom. I just Jesus up some water. How was that? I mean, the whole thing's still on fire. Hold on. There, I did it. I did the thing. There's a flower there. Why do you want me to fight the flower? You're one of them Sumeru fellas. You actually are wearing the clothes that guy from that quest was wearing. You're finally here. You're the protagonist, yes? That's me. Your protagonist. Would you need me in perhaps the Department of Riz? Because I would like to let you know that I'm not great in that. I don't do much of rizzing, but I as the protagonist can try in a sort of comic manner, in a sort of comic reliefing. That is me, though, your protagonist. I'm not sure what you mean by that question. Would you look at that? Too eager for my own good again. And they even told me to be concise when I was posting the commission, too. Here's the lowdown. I'm Ranjit. Ranjit? Should I call him Ranjit? A chef cuisine. Oh, a chef of cuisine. Creatives. Man, my ability to not have a stroke is not great today, is it? A chef of cuisines. Creative. I felt like I still read that wrong. I've been looking to get along nicely with a Pyro Regisvine, but it seems uninterested in my company. You think the big demon flower is unintrigued. Spitting fireballs and slamming the ground, nothing I can do about that, so I'm hiring some adventurer to help. Of the protagonist kind, to be exact. What exactly defines a protagonist adventurer? Aside from wearing brown with a white scarf and multicolored on the gem areas of their clothing. No problem, just leave it to me. Don't go around agreeing to take on such ridiculous commissions. Paimon, please, I will bury that flower, replant it to fight it again, and then turn it into a fine soup. Paimon, that commission is nothing. Wait, are you for real? A creative cuisine chef? Making friends with a pyro Regisvine? Nothing about that makes any sense. Really? I mean, it makes a very grumpy plant. Oh, it is a very grumpy plant. But you never know till you try, right? Yes, it's very agreeable. And after the Regisvine, I'd also like to give the Primo Geovishop a try, I guess. And apparently a seahorse, the big seahorse. He wants to give that a try. And apparently a terror shroom. I'm not sure what the deal is with this guy is, but he wants to make friends. This is getting crazier by the minute. Where did you even get these ideas from? Actually, it's because of my trip to Natlan not long ago. It's truly an amazing place. If I had to describe its marvelous novelty, it would be like the first time I ate curry spicy enough to make me rain sweat. My tongue had taken all the stimulation it could bear, but I shoveled spoonful after spoonful into my mouth. I couldn't help myself, and then you proceeded to have the taco bomb right after, I bet. Speaking of which, I met a whole bunch of friends in that land. They're all good folk. Some taught me rock climbing, and others introduced me to the hot springs. They have hot springs in that land. Why would they need hot springs in that land? Bet you didn't know this, but the people of Natlan, especially their warriors, dress in imitation of their Saurians. I probably mispronounced that word, but that is not a word I'm familiar with, and I feel I should be familiar with. And when in full, here we go, panoply, they look very bit as brave. I'm gonna have a stroke again with all these extra words. I made myself a hat based on those of my Natlin friends. Pretty awesome, huh? Where's the hat? What happened to it? What happened? Are you wearing a little hat on the back of your head? Where is the hat? There. Well, who would have guessed? Why is the hat blue then? Isn't Natlin pyro? Shouldn't you have themed it after it? That's even the light blue of Animo. Why'd you make it light blue? I'm sure it's pretty unique, but Paimon can't quite tell what you're talking about just from that. True. I mean, I haven't gotten a Saurian buddy with me, do I? Saurian? How do you pronounce that? It sure would be nice if I did, though. But I'm not a local, and to be honest, I'd get restless staying there for too long. That's why I thought to get myself a companion outside of Natlan that could take the spot of a Saurian. Even if that doesn't work, it'll make a great story to tell in my to my Natlan friends. And you're really talking about all this Natlan stuff now, aren't you? And we're not even there yet. If it's your goal, could you just pick a more suitable target to make friends with? Don't you find them suitable? I mean, they're even like the Natlan Saurians, and they're also strong to boot. Yeah, but the flower can't move. It's a flower. It's not going anywhere. But there. The Sumpter Beast and a Sumpter Beast companion really is nothing to brag about. I'll need a more demanding trial if I want a tale worth telling. It's a real pity that I can't be the protagonist myself. Calming these beasts that raged. I paused because I was about to yawn, but also have like a little burp come up. Calming these beasts that rage day and night is no easy task, let me tell you. But I suppose that's your field of extras. Man, these guys really couldn't have had dialogue, could they? Ugh. Brings out my stroke-related side. Ugh. You know, maybe I just need a little bit of water. Hold up. That's some water right here. All right. But I suppose that's your field of expertise. As an experienced adventurer, right? Of course, I'll provide support from the sidelines. Nets, food, you name it. You can leave it to me. But as our negotiations with our prospective partners, I did say that right. That was the right word. The spotlight's going to be on you, dear protagonist. Why are you foistering the dangerous stuff onto your protagonist? The pay had better be worth the work. I'm sure if we can come to an agreement if you convince me. Pay better be worth the work. Of course, sure thing. Well, since we agreed, shall we head out now? My pots are ready, and my equipment's all checked. We should be good to go. Let's go! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Especially shape sewing and search, you speak to Ranjit and engage in challenges varying difficulty. Ranjit will provide you with the negotiation strategies that be of great help in combat. On fearless difficulty, you can even adjust your negotiation strategy. Decreasing the number of strategies will increase the difficulty of challenges. All right. The various negotiation strategies are divided into active strategies and long-term strategies. The former can be activated by you at the appropriate time. Additionally, your opponent's HP and level can also change based on the number of negotiation strategies you have selected. Complete different challenges at different difficulties to obtain the corresponding ratings and rewards. You can invite a maximum of one other player to do the challenge in co-op mode. The results of the challenge will be recorded for both players. Okay. Complete challenge within 210 seconds. That's it. Complete challenge at 150. Destroy the elemental nucleus of the roots 1 times. I sometimes send a punch through the things, but considering I'm mostly water now, it should be fairly easy. Okay, destroy the elemental nucleus of the roots 1 times. 1 times, okay. Do not select more than one negotiation strategy in total. Okay, defeat your opponent without selecting any negotiation strategies. So we fight. That's to get the gold. Complete all challenges, all challenge objectives within 90 seconds. Okay. Without selecting any negotiations. So if I just fight him, then I should be good? Because I do that all the time. Popping the little gem or the nucleus is not something I do all the time, but here we go. Deselect. How do I... Okay. Fire or binding shooting to help during the challenge. Binding shot will interrupt the attacks. Long-term strategy. This is the attack. Well, honestly, we don't need any of that. Oh my goodness. By 650. Okay. The opponent level is 100. Yeah, okay, I get it. I can see how this may or may not be a challenge. But you know what? This is not a challenge. It's just giving the boss more health for me to pop its nucleus. That's all this is doing. And I have Morax on my side. I have Mora. The Bower of Mora. You can configure your party before the battle begins during a challenge. When you enter battle, all party members will be revived and the HP and elemental energy will be restored. Additionally, you can adjust your negotiation strategies before entering combat. Press the button on the left side of the mini-map to check for challenge details. You know what? Let's fight it. A wise woman once said, I'm the Yang. Let's fight. You are going to go bye-bye, my friend. You are going bye-bye. Ah, okay, so I can see how this might be a challenge.
Barbados, guide us. Let the world
Gather! I will have order. Be sanctified. Justice is blindsided.
Ow. Okay. There we go, we stopped it. Although we did kind of use all of our abilities
Strike a pose.
at a moment where we couldn't have or shouldn't have.
Silence!
So you know what? I have a new plan.
An oversight on my
Oh,
part.
he's almost dead.
Stabilize.
Okay.
Settle down. Justice is
Oh my
blind.
goodness.
Temperate waters of eons
Okay,
past.
yeah, no, this is a challenge. This is definitely a challenge. Pop the sucker. Not that. Oh, Farina's dead. That's why. Okay, well, I don't think I'm going to do the challenge. That's GG.
Hear me.
Already lost Farina.
Order guide you.
Yeah, this game set match. I'm not doing it without Farina.
Bow your head.
I think I do decent damage now. It's not that bad. I just gotta be able to keep them all up. Ooh, my healer's almost dead.
Solidify.
That's awesome. I need the Favonia sword in this fight.
Settle down.
Ow.
Stabilize. Bow your head.
Jesus Christ, the frames. Alright. So we just gotta pop that a little more than I should.
Solidify.
It's fine. We got 24 seconds so we can start to do big
This
damage.
is order.
Come on.
Gather.
Now. Come on. Oop.
Solidify.
Ooh, that was a decent percent of damage.
This is growing, but it poses no threat to me.
Oop, more X.
Stabilize. Silence.
Good. Do it.
Barbados.
This is it. This is the big damage.
Solidify. The tides beckon.
Well, big enough.
Bow your head. Stabilize. I will have order. Silence.
Oh, I popped him. Oh, I gotta. Oh, he's almost dead. Oh, okay, we did it.
Solidify.
I swear by my sword. Let my name echo in song.
Be sanctified.
God dang it, he got right back up.
Bow your head.
I gotta keep this up as much as possible. Oh. Go, go, go.
Stabilize.
Go, 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 go.
Wait,
Now.
hear me. Let the world collide!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oof.
Gather.
I'm not gonna lie to you, this fight's making me a little hungry, and that sounds real dumb. It's because it is.
Silence. Solidify.
He's down for the count.
Bow your head.
Come on. Come on. Fine, I'll do this.
Justice is
Oh,
blind
man,
sight.
that's bad. Should have done this.
Order guide you.
Shower me with praise!
Settle down.
I have water spout. You have fire spout. Oh, okay, she's good.
Everyone has
No!
their limits.
My healer is gone. All right.
Settle down.
Time to shine! Strike a pop!
Let the mighty be humbled.
My healer's gone. The person that empowers me. What are the other people that empower me? Ow. Okay, good. Not as good. Come on. Now.
Stabilize.
Shower me with praise!
Silence.
I need energy recharge on her. Jesus Christ. I thought it was good on the energy recharge department. No, as it turns out, I was very bad on it.
The times beckon.
Ooh, he's almost dead.
Gather. This is order.
Oh, right, I shouldn't be having him out. Oh, I could do this, though.
Barbados, guide us. Shower me with praise!
Silence.
Destroy it. Oh. Do it.
Be sanctified.
Okay, so that definitely wasn't in the amount of seconds that it... I don't know, I guess it was. There wasn't a second timer on it. Oh, cool. So that definitely could have gone a little easier, I'll say that. If I was a whale, maybe, that, I would have had the, means of having the extreme amount of power that I could have, used on that, but, that's fine. It's alright, I did well enough, I feel. I did well enough. Prismatic challenge time. Okay. Nucleus at the root. Was that not a part of it? Because I did that, didn't I? Hello, Ranjit. Would you like chat instead? How are the pirates is fine? That land is... I got much to say at the moment. Though it would be true that I have not met a single person from Natland. negotiation strategies. So what? Do I just change up what I'm doing? Am I still playing on super hard mode? Can I change that? Story 1 elemental nucleus at the roots. So I still gotta do that. Do not choose any negotiation strategies. Okay, prismatic challenge. Completed in 90 seconds. I think that's what it was looking for still. Because, like, to me, it looked like I completed it all. So what? It doesn't matter if I pick none of them now? I can just pick all of them? Stun state. Sky Searing nucleus is easier to destroy. Decrease attack of the Sky Searing. Yep. Upon, sure. Save. There you go. I don't have to do all that difficult stuff. Gonna select more than one negotiation strategy. Do I gotta do all of them at the same time and not just the one? That's a shame. Oh well.
Solidify!
Strike a pose!
Oh, I forgot I had extra stuff that I could use. I guess I interrupted it.
I swear by my sword! Let my name echo in song!
Let the mighty be humbled!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, 48 seconds. All right. Oh, that's why I went back into it, because I think I pressed try again. So I could have completed it, I think. But I ended up Xing out of it instead. Let me see if I got any of that completed at all. Event details. Oh, so I did. Look at that. And I guess we're trying the bishop next time. Or doing a bird and that fella over there. Yep. Huh. You know, I'm not going to be feeling as lucky, though, when I get to this guy. Because if I remember correctly, he could change his element. So, yeah, no, I did everything, actually. It's one of the rare times that I actually do everything in the event. I'm usually like, yeah, no, I can't be bothered to do the hardest part. Locks in 18 hours, 2 days, 4 days. I mean, some Prima Gems, I suppose. I don't know why I had a little southern tone there. I went, I suppose. That was like a genuinely, like, not forced southern. You know what? We had one wish from earlier. Let's see if we can get a Layla. Oh my goodness. And it was a ka-ching. That was not intended. Because I wanted to get Farina. I didn't think I was that close. Because I literally got Nervalette. And I didn't spend any wishes on this banner much at all. So, And the fact that I also could have gotten a Wanderer, too. It would have bothered me extra, honestly, if I would have gotten a Wanderer. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I don't really need Wanderer, more so. I should say that much. I don't really need Wanderer that much. The kind of Genshin player I am is like, I'm a basic guy. I get a character, and then it's like, for the rest of the year, for the 2 years, I'm using that character. Because I spent the time on them. But now, we have a C1 ka-ching, I suppose. Which is something, now isn't it? Ka-ching. Oh, ka-ching. Oh, ka-ching. You precious little cat, you. While Lightning Stiletto is present, causes Kaching to deal 50% of her attack damage as AoE extra damage at the start point and terminus of her blink. Oh, recasting. While Lightning Stiletto is present, causes... Yep, 50%. Okay. You know, I kind of forgot. What Kaching would I need that's, like, S tier? I forgot what Kaching that was. And I forgot if she was DPS or sub-DPS. Let me actually look that up. You know, I'm bothered that much. I'm just going to look it up. Let me see. I'll do a little bit of looking up real quick. Okay. Gotta keep on typing in the name. Did I spell it correctly? Yes, I did. Why is the quick search not working? Okay. Guess I'll complete it. I look this up very frequently, so it's a little odd why it wouldn't autocomplete or try to autocomplete for me. Let me see here for a moment. Just seeing what Kaching is. And not SS or double S. Not S either for DPS, and not sub DPS. Apparently not even A. What, is she a support? She's not a support. Come on now, where is Kaching? Oh my goodness, Kaching was brought down? At least for this tier list, down to B, even on C4. That's crazy, dude. I seen her up on, like, A rank or S rank. What happened to her? What did they do? Man, that is even more disappointing now. I was gonna be like, well, alright, she used to be one of my old mains, like at my second 5-star main. I thought it wouldn't be that bad to go back, but no, apparently it's that bad to go back. Can't go back to Kaching. Not even Kaching. The song was correct. Not even. Why would you give me a Kaching? Why would you give me a Kaching? Man, Kaching is... What's her 4 do? Yeah, for 10 seconds of Kaching triggers an electro-related elemental reaction, her attack is increased by 25. Well, I guess that's why they like her, I suppose, or would've at C4. I am frustrated at that. I am a frustrado. I am big unlike to this thing that has happened. All because I wanted to get Layla as well. Fun fact. Man, I am extremely bothered by that. Extremely. I got a Kaching. Like, I could have gotten a Chi-Chi or something. And honestly, none of them. It would have been appreciated for none of them. And I got... Man, who was the other option again? No. I would have... Honestly, compared to this guy, I would have preferred Chi-Chi. Not Chi-Chi. I would have preferred Kaching or even actually getting Wanderer. Wanderer would have been the other guy I could have played as if I would have gotten bored of Nervalette. Like, I have artifacts that could have been for him, too. Already. Like, man. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I want to go back to the story now. Man, you know, when you make me want to go back to the story, I'm hungry as well. I am very hungry. I'm hungry. I got a Kaching. Why? I don't even know what I'm gonna eat if I'm gonna eat anything. Hello, Dea.
Hey, Dea.
My day is ruined, Dea. And not even the shine of your drip may help me in this.
Right on time.
In this moment of of trying times. Such a horrible time. Did we learn anything from the criminals?
We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to know Candace pretty well. Have you been friends for a long time?
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
You know what's crazy? That 5-star I got, probably could have gotten it as a weapon instead, honestly. It definitely wouldn't have been better than anything that I already have on any characters that I do have, but it could have helped somebody, probably.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello there again.
Oh, Sino's here, and he's pretty early too.
Really? That's early?
Yes. I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh, you mean you taught Candace some more persuasive methods?
Right.
Come on in, everyone.
Hey, you know what? After this dialogue, I think I might be done.
Come on, let's go inside.
Oh, yep. Okay, good. Yep, this is my chance. Luckily enough, it wasn't immediately stealing me away. Yep. I might be good and done, ladies and gents. After having that happen, I'm done. That was a peak. That was a peak right there. It ain't gonna get any better. Because it was very worse. It's all horrible. For the arena as well. It was gonna be for the arena. Man, for the C1 arena. I could have gotten that C1 arena. I would have had more French. I wanted more French. I didn't want the cat China edition. Man. Alrighty. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the live stream. I'm done. If you like anything else from me, feel free to ask. If you haven't yet subscribed, leave a like, follow me on Twitch. It things both on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. However, there might be the case where I might stream only on one of them for any bugs, or edit a video at some point on YouTube specifically. Aside from that, I hope we all have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good night, good during the night, a good breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a late night snack. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Where's that there's a little guy going? But yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye. I'm out. I'm also gonna put it on pause so no more dialogue goes on. Bye-bye. Man, really got a cutscene. Can't believe it. Man.